In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can pay your Kenya Power electricity bill using Safaricom Bonga points. And for the purposes of this video, I'm paying the postpaid electricity, not the prepaid or the tokens that people pay. So Safaricom made it possible for us to actually be able to pay our electricity bill using Bonga points. And you can also use your Bonga points to pay for your shopping at the supermarket using the till number via Lipa na M-Pesa. So it's pretty easy and comes in handy, especially when you don't think you'll ever use the Bonga points, like I think I'll never use them. So I decided to pay my electricity bill using the Bonga points. So the number one thing I'd like you to know is that you need to have set up a Universal Service PIN. That is the Safaricom Universal Service PIN, so that you can be able to use this. If you don't do this, then you'll notice that when you go to pay, it prompts you to set up a service PIN. Therefore, it's not possible for the transaction to be completed. And that is what happened to me. And you'll notice that I had to do the transaction later on in the night rather than when I was doing the transaction. So let's get into the video and just follow along. It's a simple process. Let's begin the transaction, and as I've already mentioned, you need to have set your service PIN for this video. Unfortunately, I had not set my service PIN, so I'll need to do that as I start this particular tutorial. So for you, you'll need to first of all check your Bonga points, and by dialing *126#, just run the USSD code, and I'll select number 2. Check Bonga points, and the reason why I need to check is because to see the balance of Bonga points I have and the worth. And the Bonga points I have are worth 6,465, and therefore that's the amount of Kenya Power bill I need to pay. And as you'll notice, I'll have a higher figure, that is 6,466 once the transaction is done. So Lipa na Bonga points 1, and then send. And then say number 2, pay bill, because we need to pay our electricity bill. And then the postpaid bill number is 68, that is 888888, and that is the number to pay the Kenya Power postpaid bill. And then I'll enter my account number for Kenya Power, and that's just between me and them. And then I write the amount that I want to send, 6465. And then this is the amount of worth shillings, and the Bonga points to KPLC, and then I'll accept. And then you'll be prompted to create a Safaricom Universal PIN if you don't have one. And since I did not have one when doing this particular transaction, I decided to create one. And you'll need to enter your national ID when doing this, so that you can be able to continue to set your preferred PIN. And then I'll set my preferred PIN because that's what they need. And once that is done, confirm the PIN that you need to use, and your request has successfully been submitted. And once you do that, the unfortunate thing is that nothing happens. And if you don't know what is going on, you'll potentially think that you've already paid, but you've not paid. So what you need to do is that you'll need to restart this particular transaction so that you can continue. So what you need to do, and it's what I did later on in the night, is transact the same transaction that I did and Lipa using Bonga points. So I'll just do the *126#, run the USSD code, and then say Lipa na Bonga points. Number 2 is the pay bill. And then I enter the pay bill number, which is 888888. That's the Kenya Power postpaid bill pay bill number. And then click on send, and then enter your account number. And that is, I entered the account number to my meter. And once that is done, all you need to do is enter the amount in shillings. That is 64. I'll enter 6466 because I had already accumulated one extra Bonga point. And then I'll press on send, and please confirm. Yes, I want to make that payment. Number 1, accept. Just click on send. Enter your service pin. So if you forget your service pin, you'll need to answer and say that you forgot your service pin. This is what will initiate that particular transaction so that you can be able to pay your electricity, and just send. Your request has been received successfully. We will advise you upon completion. Okay, and you already start receiving SMSs from Safaricom. You've redeemed XYZ Bonga points, and then within a short time you'll also get a notification from Safaricom and saying you have an expenditure of 64.66, and then Kenya Power will come in to acknowledge that you've paid XYZ amount, 6,466, through M-Pesa account number, and that's it. You just paid your Kenya Power bill using your Bonga points. It's that easy. Just ensure that you set your service pin before you begin the particular transactions that you want to take. Thank you for watching this video, and if you're not yet subscribed, kindly consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.